ਅੱਜ ਸਰੀ 'ਚ ਮੇਅਰ ਬ੍ਰੈਂਡਾ ਲੌਕ ਨੇ ਆਪਣਾ ਸਾਲਾਨਾ ਸਟੇਟ ਆਫ ਦ ਸਿਟੀ ਐਡਰੈਸ ਡਿਲੀਵਰ ਕੀਤਾ। ਇਸ ਦੌਰਾਨ ਪਬਲਿਕ ਸੇਫਟੀ ਤੋਂ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਇਨਫਰਾਸਟ੍ਰਕਚਰ ਨੀਡਸ ਤੋਂ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਸ਼ਹਿਰ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਲਗਾਤਾਰ ਹੁੰਦੀ ਰੈਪਿਡ ਗਰੋਥ ਹੈਗੀ ਆ ਉਸ ਤੋਂ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਅਫੋਰਡੇਬਿਲਿਟੀ ਤੱਕ ਬਹੁਤ ਸਾਰੇ ਮਸਲਿਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਟੱਚ ਕੀਤਾ ਗਿਆ। ਉਹਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਸੰਬੰਧਿਤ ਅਨਾਊਂਸਮੈਂਟਸ ਕੀਤੀਆਂ ਗਈਆਂ। ਇਹਨਾਂ ਸਾਰੇ ਮਸਲਿਆਂ 'ਤੇ ਕੁਝ ਵੇਰਵੇ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਹੈਗੇ ਉਹ ਸਾਂਝੇ ਕਰਦੇ ਆ, ਉਹ ਸੁਣਦੇ ਆ ਸਰੀ ਦੀ ਮੇਅਰ ਬ੍ਰੈਂਡਾ ਲੌਕ ਤੋਂ। ਮੇਅਰ ਲੌਕ, ਫਸਟ ਆਫ ਆਲ congratulations for the state of the city address, and please tell us about the important announcements that you made, especially around public safety. You announced a new training facility. You also announced hiring new public safety professionals. So what all is happening around public safety?
So we're going to be very aggressive about hiring for new public safety professionals, for fire, for police, for bylaws, for other people that will help us in our public safety community, because one thing we know for sure, we have to be more diverse about how we do it. We have to have all those kind of elements pulled together. And so that was really what that was about. So 560 additional people will be hired over the next 5 years for public safety in different areas. We also talked very aggressively about a 15-acre new project that we're going to do in Port Kells that is going to be a public safety campus for training. So gun range, maybe a dog training facility, drones, forensics, all of those kind of pieces in that very large piece of land where we're going to have a campus for public safety training.
Is this all in the wake of extortion crisis, or is this beyond extortion crisis?
It's far beyond extortion crisis. This is about public safety for a big city, and we need so many different elements to that. We also talked about new fire safety offices in different communities. So one in South Surrey, one in Cloverdale, and one in City Centre, and those will be combined, police and fire, and bylaws, and we are going to make sure that our public safety workers are working together so that the police can do the kind of job police needs to do, and the other fire service or bylaws or other public safety personnel will do their work.
What kind of investments are being made to bring this to life?
So we're at the very beginning stages, especially of the campus, because that's the one that is the costly one, no doubt about that. We have got the land, we've got the land identified and purchased, and it will be to build that out, but we're at the very beginning stages of planning for that.
That's one part of the infrastructure, but Surrey, with the kind of growth it's seeing, it requires a lot of infrastructure. What other infrastructure investments are you bringing in?
Well, certainly the new the hall and police office combined, that is huge. One here, or one in City Centre, that is going to be a big investment. The investment in Cloverdale is going to be significant, and the one in South Surrey. We're also, though, talking about today, we talked about what we're going to do with the new convention centre. We are charging that with at Cloverdale, at the grounds. We have 129 acres, as everybody knows, where we have the Cloverdale Rodeo, and we will be taking a look at that, including all of the public in that and how we build that out. Also the entertainment district, which is the 10,000 seat arena and cultural center, because that'll be a massive opportunity for Surrey to have concerts and all those kind of things that we've been trying to facilitate for very many years. We know our city wants that. We are also talking about an interactive art museum. And you know, the arts is something we really do need to spend more time on and really start to invest in, because the arts are so crucial to our city.
Surrey is probably one of the most rapidly growing cities of BC. It has so many other needs related to transit, related to so many other things, can be health, can be other sectors. So any specific approach, what is the city doing to take care of all those needs?
Health is absolutely something that the city is joining hands with SFU to build the new. We have actually got an MOU with SFU to facilitate the new medical school that's happening right at City Centre. The city is very involved in that, and we will be taking on a good part of that building, as well our new clinics that are going to have the first two open up, one in the summertime and one in the fall. They're going to be in Newton and in City Centre. We're very, very excited. Those will be working directly with the SFU School of Medicine, so we're excited about seeing that. And when it comes to public transit, it's really something we cannot build our way out of the kind of congestion. We need public transit, and so bus rapid transit down King George. I know some people are talking about SkyTrain. The fact is the fact. We will never get that kind of money tomorrow to build that project. We know how long it's taking to build SkyTrain today. But we need to see something today, and bus rapid transit is definitely the answer. Maybe downstream we can do something with SkyTrain to Newton, but right now bus rapid transit is a great alternative for us.
Affordability crisis is another thing that you will be facing a lot of questions on, and people will be knocking on the door to say, how are you helping us? So what is the city doing to take care of this affordability crisis for the Surrey residents?
Yeah, keeping taxes low is our number one thing. We are working hard to keep our taxes low, and we are committed to that. And I know Councillor Pardeep Kunar, who is working very hard to make sure she keeps her eye on our fiscal ability to grow. So we will continue that. But there's also all the free events. We do a lot for families, and we will continue to do that because, all of the investment we do in parks, all the investment we do in free events like Fusion Festival and Canada Day and the tree lighting, all of those events are for people. But there's more than that. We have free pools. We have people are able to go to our museum at no cost. We have so many events for people just to gather. And I think that's really what makes a difference. It really does mean that families can pack a picnic lunch and take their kids for a day. That makes a huge difference to families.
This is the year of municipal elections as well. A lot of critics have been questioning a lot of decisions around public safety. Do you think you've been able to answer all that criticism, or more needs to be done?
Well, I think there is no doubt about it that we need to see more investment in public safety. We have invested, the City of Surrey, our policing budget has increased since I was elected by $100 million. We have given the Surrey Police Service, the board, they're the ones that asks for the money, they're the ones that set the stage for that. We've given them every dollar they had asked for. There's a lot of people going to be saying a lot of things, but when it comes to the end of the day, they are not able to really resolve how that all works. We have a public safety department in our city, something that is new, and no other city has that. We take public safety very seriously. But I think it's important to remind people, the extortion challenges we found, the gunfire we have found in the last number of years now, that's not unique to Surrey. That is right across the country, and so we've been working very hard with both our provincial and federal governments to make sure that they're paying attention to what's happening here in Surrey.
One last question, Mayor. What is being done and what has been announced today? Do you think that's at par for what the city needs, or more needs to be done?
We can always do more. There's always more that any city can do. But I think we've done a very bold step with our new public safety campus. That is a very bold step. And I think it's something that's very necessary for a city that is growing at the rate we're growing. I think it's really time we acknowledge Surrey is our growth. We will be the largest city in the province. We will be the gateway to Western Canada for economic development, and so we have a lot of responsibilities here, and we're taking those very seriously.
Any other comments, Mayor?
I don't think so, other than to say, it was great that so many people came out today. I was thrilled to see that, and I think the future for Surrey is extraordinarily bright, and we see that every day because we see things like the investment of Toyota. Toyota investing in Surrey today is a real vote of confidence in who we are as a city, our ability to get work done, our ability to support business. That was a huge vote of confidence. So I'm very, very proud of our city.
Mayor, thank you very much.
Thank you.